The creation of each of my products required the integration of many technologies. I created a blog using the website creation site Weebly. This enabled me to compile my A2 media component-free work together and to talk to the reader of my blog throughout my production process and ideas. Weebly also enabled me to add both images and text using the website editor. The website creation software also allowed me to integrate images from a variety of sources such as screenshots, images from music videos, photography and stock images. This in conjunction with the ability to change size, exposure, brightness, layout and crop images made the website look visually appealing as well. Additionally, Weebly allowed me to integrate YouTube videos with my blog. In my research, I was required to provide case studies of music videos in my in-depth analysis of the mise-en-scène, cinematography, editing, and special effects. I provided links to where the reader of my blog could watch the music video alongside the analysis. I did this by choosing the YouTube media tool and posting the link to the YouTube video. Another way in which I integrated YouTube into my blog was by uploading my own music video for Underdog onto YouTube and then using Weebly to place my music video onto my blog. I also used Microsoft Word to write all the text featured in my blog. This was useful because it provided a backup in the event that work that was on my Weebly blog was deleted. During the filming process, I integrated many technologies, each playing a key role in which, with the removal of one of these technologies, the filming process would not work. I used a 64GB SD card, a Sony A7R11, a Sony A7R battery, a tripod, the DJI Ronin, and lights. I used the SD card to save and transfer the digital footage shot by the camera to the computer in order for it to be edited. I used a large SD card as I shot my music video at 1080 pixels and 60 frames per second. The Sony A7R allowed me to shoot my music video at an extremely high quality. The camera battery was used for the purpose of powering the camera. The tripod allowed me to film without the shakiness normally associated with handheld camera. The tripod also enabled me to pan vertically and horizontally smoothly. The DJI Ronin helped me move the camera with ease and steadiness, enabling me to create tracking shots and pans in my music video. To edit my music video, I also integrated a series of technologies primarily using Sony Movie Studio Platinum. The software allowed me to organize all my footage, cut my footage, edit footage, and overlay footage. For my video, I choose to create an entire performance video, overlaying my narrative over the performance. The various tools at my disposal using the software allowed me to do so effectively. The software also allowed me to crop my clips using the pan/crop event tool, which allowed me to remove dead space, shadows of the gimbal, and make my shots more focused and succinct. I integrated iMovie in order to apply a filter named Vintage. This choice was made in order to enhance the visuals of the performance section and the music video. The effect increased the contrast, added a red filter, and enhanced bright colors such as the guitarist's blue shirt. I believe that the effect complemented my decision to use stage lights. The effect enabled me to decrease the harshness of the stage lights, make the film look much more visually appealing. For the creation of my minor task photo shoots for my digipack and website, I again integrated a camera, tripod, lights, and an SD card. I chose to use the Canon 700D EOS for my photo shoot, as I was familiar with the settings of the camera, allowing me to shoot very high quality images. For my SD card, I used the SanDisk Ultra 32GB SDHC. I required a fairly large SD card as I aimed to take as many photos as possible. I used a tripod in order to achieve the leveled angle which was required for my digipack. I integrated Photoshop CS6 into the digipack and website production process. I used Photoshop for editing and creating the images on my website, and for my digipack, I created an album cover by cutting the image of all 5 bandmates from the white background onto another background, that being the urban backdrop. I also added text onto the image, that being the album title and album name. I also used Photoshop for creating different forms of merchandise, such as t-shirts and posters to sell on my website. I created the entire digipack using a downloaded template from the internet, applying my album cover and other images I had taken, and also adding a series of different effects such as color over. I used Weebly in the creation of the website for the band All Night Flights. The website editor Weebly allowed me to compile all my images, either edited on Photoshop or simply taken by the camera, into a gallery where they could be viewed by visitors of the website. Weebly also enabled me to create various pages dedicated to different pursuits. I created a page dedicated to the selling of merchandise I designed on Photoshop. Weebly also enabled me to upload my music video from YouTube to Weebly using the YouTube tool in order to promote it to the band's audience. Additionally, I was able to publish links to ways in which the band's audience can listen to the latest album.